welcome to today's weekly market analysis. It's Kumo here, your mentor. So for today, we're going to be looking at a few pairs. We're going to be looking to take a few trades on these pairs for this week and maybe for the next upcoming week. So yeah, guys, let's just check it out. Let's just check the market and see if we can possibly take some opportunities for this week. So first of all, as you can see, my chart is already opened on the GBP odd, right? The British pound Australian dollar. So as you can see, I already have entries on it, right? You can see that I opened entries on it. So I'm just gonna go through this trade of how I came to this conclusion that okay, I'm going to be buying this pair right here, right? So first of all, I think it's very wise for us to go to a clean chart. Yeah, I think it's very wise to us to go to a clean chart, guys. Let me just erase any possible drawings. So first of all, guys, if I just reset my chart, you can see that we're in a very strong bullish momentum, right? You can see that the market is going very bullish, right? As you can see, I hope you're following, guys. So first of all, what I would like to see, or what I see here on this pair, is that let me just do this, is that we had this minor correction right here. As you can see, the market was bullish, and then we had this minor correction here to go mitigate the order blocks on the downside. So we can see, guys, that here we have a mitigation over here of this order block, right? There is a mitigation of this order block right here. So after that mitigation, guys, let me just go over to the 4-hour chart so we can see that order block more clearly, right? As you can see on the 4-hour chart, we had that order block right there. You can see that candle right there on the 4-hour. The 4-hour candle serving us as our order block, right? After price mitigated this order block right here, okay, let me just do this so you can see properly. After price mitigated this order block right here, it went up to go give us the confirmation that maybe price is willing to buy and it's ready to go into bullish momentum again. So we had this classic break here. We had this break, we had this market shift, or this change of character, whereas price indicated to us that it was willing to go buy, right? So what do we do is that we saw that market shift. After the market shift, we anticipated another correction, a minor correction, to go mitigate the order blocks below, right? As you can see, price went to this order block right here and then mitigated this order block right here. We can count that as our demand zone, or as our discounted demand, right? It mitigated this zone over here. It took out all of these all of these liquidities and inducement zones. They count as liquidity too, right? So after that, I saw, okay, price mitigated, yeah, it went up. I think I saw this movement happening right about yesterday. Yeah, right about yesterday, I saw all of this and I was like, okay, something is gonna happen here, right? So what I saw is that the price is now willing to go up, right? So first, what I noticed was when price reached here and was giving me some bearish momentum, I said it's gonna want to go mitigate a certain order block, right? So as we can see here, we have an area of liquidity. If you follow my videos, you would know that this is an area of liquidity. This is a sell side liquidity. We have equal lows there. They're not clear, but it's some type of equal lows. So we can count that as a sell side liquidity, right? After that sell side liquidity, we saw the market liquidated or took out that liquidity, right? So the people were liquidated. So let's put an X there. Let me go over to the 1-hour chart so we can see this clearly, right? It liquidated these people who were the early buyers right here. It liquidated their stops, and now we are going in with the market, right? And then price mitigated this order block right here. You can see this type of mitigation happening over here, right? After that mitigation, I saw, okay, price mitigated this order block, right? So I'm going to be willing to take the entries. I think I saw this yesterday and I took entries on it for today afternoon, right? Most of the people in the community group, shout out Minister of Currencies, he took an entry. He saw this beautiful order block right here. Let me just put it in gray as a point of interest. He put his buy orders right here on this order block. So I just waited a little bit to really see what the market wants to do, right? And immediately after it broke this structure over here, let me just do this. Immediately it broke this structure over here, I knew that it's now willing to go up, right? Let me just put that here. It broke that structure right there, and then after it broke this structure, it came down to mitigate the smaller order blocks there, hence why I took the buys over here, right? And my stop losses here, took the buy somewhere around there. So what I saw is that, okay, price is willing to go up and we're in a bullish momentum, right? So first of all of these highs over here serve us as liquidity. They are meant to be broken, right? So I marked out this high over here serving me as a buy side liquidity, right? So I knew that, okay, I'm going to take my position up to this order right here, to this high right here, to that liquidity, buy side liquidity, and I know that it's going to be taken out, right? So that's my target, guys. So this is the first analysis for this week that I'm dropping. It's the GBP odd. I'm looking to take buys, right? But if you are a swinger, you can possibly take your target or your TPs up to these areas if you're looking to hold on for long amounts of times, right? You can take your trades up to there, which is, it might even go up there because it mitigated the bigger order block. Now it's ready to buy again, right? So let me just reverse this, right? So I am scalping over here, so I'm not really willing to go up with it until there, but it would be beneficial for you if you are a swing trader to put it up, to really take it up there, right? So we're just looking to take out this liquidity over here and see what happens for this week, guys. So this is our first analysis for this week, guys, the GBP odd. If you want more analysis, or you want to be updated about our analysis, you can join the Simple Forex group, which is right here. Let me just, you can join the Simple Forex community right here. It's a free community. As you can see over here, we send analysis. Okay, we send analysis for that. Maybe this is what's going to happen for this week, or maybe you see an analysis for whatever pair or whatever synthetic, because there are synthetic traders too over on this community. So it's a variety. If you're a trader and you're looking to really level up your skills and look and be engaged with people who have that set of skills, or really are learning, so you can learn with them, you can learn with us and grow with us as we grow, guys. So you can just join the Simple Forex community in WhatsApp. You'll just get the link in the bio, in the highlights, and then just go to the WhatsApp, and then you'll get the link right there, right? And then the second thing is the second pair I want to analyze is the New Zealand USD, right? As you can see, I already have an analysis right here too. So let me just do this. Let me just go to a clean chart. Let me just go to a clean chart first to show you what I'm really talking about. FX MCM. Delete any drawings over there. So if I go to the daily chart, guys, as you can see, we are in a possibly bearish momentum, right? We're in a bearish momentum. As you can see, the market was going down bearish over here, right? But I noticed something. As the market was bearish right here, it mitigated this huge order block right here. Let me just show you right here. It mitigated an order block right here, and then it went to go do what? It went to go shift, meaning after the market shift, after this market shift right here, it gave us a form of confirmation that it's willing to go up, right? It's willing to go up, or it wants to go up, or the overall momentum of the market changed, right? So after that market shift, it went down to go mitigate the order blocks, right? If we can take out our Fibonacci, let me just do this. Let me just close my watch list. Sorry about that. My watch list, if I go from this swing point to that swing point with my Fibonacci, you can see that this order block right here, let me just mark it out, it's in a discounted zone. It's a discounted demand zone, right? So it's in a very valid zone, right? So what could we see again? We're still in the daily chart. We could see that mitigation. We can see that mitigation of the market right there, right? We can see, if you are clever enough to see it, or if you know SMC, this could count as our external liquidity, right? This could count as our external liquidity. Yep. And then this sweep over here could count as our internal, but only if you really know SMC. You would be able to recognize that. I recently even learned about that, me too, about external and internal liquidity. It was pointed out by Magugla. Shout out to the FX bulls. He showed me like how to really mark out the liquidity zones, right? And it has been very beneficial for me. So let me just go to the 4-hour chart. What we saw here was that it mitigated the order block. It went up, came down, went up, right here, right? So after that mitigation, it shifted the market. The market shifted. As you can see from here, it shifted, guys. Yep, it shifted. Right, it recently just shifted now. So what I'm looking at initially, I'm looking for the order block that is going to be mitigated in this zones right here. So in this zone is very interesting. First of all, I can see an area of inducement, right? I can see an area of inducement right here. Oh, sorry about that, it's laggy. An area of inducement right here. It's a trap, or it's a false zone, right? So I can count that as my inducement. And then what I could also see around this area is inefficiency, right? We have a level of inefficiency, or we have candle inefficiency right here, meaning that this inefficiency must be filled, right? The market must come and fill in this inefficiency. And then there's an order block right here. Down here there's an order block, and we could count this order block as our discounted zone, right? Our discounted demand right there. So this is the area where I am willing, or I'm really looking for the buys over on this area, right? Over on this area. Maybe put the stop loss below that order block and take it up. Now that I've identified where I want to take my trades, where is my target? That is the next part. Where is my target? My target initially would be to follow the next high, right? It would be to follow the next high, which is, it would be this high right here. This high and this high. So what I want is to probably take my TP, my first TP right here on the zone, and my second TP right on that zone right there. So that is my target. Those are my targets, right? Those are my targets for this trade right here. We're gonna take this level and this level, right? If you're a scalper, you can possibly even take this level if you want, right? If it's gonna go down from that level. So we'll just have to see and wait and see what the market is going to do. What I would advise you to do on this trade is not to take your entries yet. You must just see how the market behaves as it enters your order block, right? So for example, if it goes, takes out that inducement, you should look at the candle behavior inside your order block. If you have something like this is called an internal sweep, right? Or a second entry confirmation, right? I was shown this in the previous weeks. This is a sweep, right? It's an internal sweep. Internal means it's internal, it's inside the order block, right? So it's an internal sweep. After it sweeps, you can take your trades. After it sweeps and it breaks here, you can take your trades right here below that and then take it up. Sorry about that, but you get the idea. You get where I'm going with this, right? Let me just do this because it's lagging now. You get where I'm going with this, right, guys? So this is the other analysis for this week. It's the NZD USD, guys. This is where I'm willing to take my buys. But as I said, guys, first wait for confirmation. Do not be impatient and just enter a trade. Wait for confirmation. If you are in the Simple Forex community, I will send I will send a zone where I say, okay, now the market is ready to buy, or I will alert you when the market is ready to buy. But for now, I would just say be patient and just wait for the market to come to you, right, guys? So the second analysis I want to do, this is the second one. I want to do the third one now. It's Euro odd, I think. The Euro odd. I don't think we're gonna go into the odd JPY because the video is gonna be very long now. I don't want to do it very long. So the Euro odd, as you can see, we're looking for buys to over on this area right here. This is a very risky one. I didn't even want to tap into it, but hey, why not? First of all, let me just go to the 4 hour. I don't think I'm gonna rerun through this whole thing. I think by now we should get the idea, right? So first of all, we're gonna look, okay, what was going on in the market, the previous plays of the market, what the market did, right? So as you can see, firstly, what happened was we had our market shift, right? The market was giving us bearish momentum, and then what did it do? It shifted right here. After that shift, it shifted over on this area. It went up a little bit to go create levels of liquidity right here. As you can see, we have equal highs right here, so that counts as our buy side liquidity, right? And then what else happened? After it gave us that buy side liquidity, it went down, created more liquidity, went up, and then the market took out the early buyers and it liquidated them over here. As you can see, that liquidity was taken out, and then price went to go mitigate an order block right here. Let me show you something that happened over on this area that's very interesting. You see what goes on this area. After price mitigated this area right here, it went up, and then what did it do? It swept. This is what I was talking about. This is the internal sweep that I was talking about. Internal sweep, right? It swept on the inside and then went up. What did it do after that? It came back and mitigated this area right here. As you can see it, that area was mitigated. You could have taken your buys there, right? So that's the other thing you also have to learn, which is I recently learned, or I was recently pointed out to, right? So that's why I was like, shout out to the FX Bros, because one of their mentors, Magugla, showed me this, right? So now I can take my trades more comfortably knowing this, right? So after that sweep, the market went up again. You could have taken your buys if you were targeting this buy side liquidity right here. You could have taken your profits right here. But what I'm looking at after, it went up and then now it's going down again, right? And I was like, I saw this even before. I was like, this is an area of inducement, right? This is a fake order block, meaning that most people would be tricked to buy over on this area right here. And then what happened? They were swept. As you can see, this is a sweep. They were swept over on this area, yeah. So us, what we're willing to do is take the buys over on this area, right? This area. Let me just do this because it's lagging. Over on this area right here. And then target that buy side liquidity again because it was not swept as such, right? So this is the risky trade I'm talking about. Why is it risky? If you are a student of mine, you would know that there's a fair value gap here. So that means that the market might want to go fill in this fair value gap right here, liquidating or taking us out, liquidating our positions, right? So what do? We wait for the confirmation. We wait for the second entry confirmation, or we wait for the internal sweep that is going to happen inside our order block, guys. So the market is going to come, boom, inside, mitigate, go up a little bit, sweep that position right there, and then go up again. If it breaks this one, if it breaks this this high over here that will be created, it's going to reverse back again right here, and then I'm sorry about that, it's lagging, and then we're gonna go up with it again. We're gonna go up with it until that high over there. So this is why it's very risky. This is why I'm calling it a risky trade, guys. So I'll send the confirmation in the community. If you want to join the community and you want to be alerted when I take these trades, just join the community, guys. Yeah, maybe you could even point out maybe the mistakes I made or something you feel like I should have improved in this video or in my analysis. I'm up for discussion. It's up for discussion. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect in the market, so that's why we have the community group. That's the purpose for it, to engage with other traders, to say, okay, I see this, how can we grow together, guys? So that's the last analysis I have for you for this week, guys. If any analysis comes by, I'm just going to send it in the community group. So I feel like you should make sure that you are in the community group so that you don't miss out on any analysis that I take. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend who might be interested in this type of content, and yeah, let's grow together, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you again on the next video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you.